everybody, and welcome to another episode of Wednesday's Reflexology Wisdom. And today we're carrying on with getting your business up and running, and we're going to be into that third subsection today, which is getting specific conditions being able to be mentioned on your website, but staying the right side of the regulations. And in my case, I'm in the UK, so that's the Advertising Standards Authority. Now, we all love testimonials, and you can have a testimonials page on your website. And there's two ways of being able to put testimonials on. One is you write them, the other one is that your client writes them. And I'm going to be very, very careful the way that I say about that your client writes them, because, for example, if your client writes you a testimonial, you then transcribe that onto your website. As far as the Advertising Standards Authority is concerned, you have written that testimonial. Doesn't matter that the client actually wrote it, you still put it there. And therefore you have to still stay the right side of the regulations, which is not to mention specific conditions. So if your client writes the testimonial, but writes it on a website that then automatically links to your clinic website, that's absolutely fine. And today we're going to look at how you can do this. So let's dive over to my website. Again, I'm going to show you exactly how I do this, and this does stay within the regulations. And you can see how we've actually got specific conditions written into client testimonials. So here we are. This is Google. I've done a quick search for Jubilee Holistic in Hythe. That's my website. And on this side of a Google result, you very often will get this kind of looking thing. And this is Google My Business. This is basically like a mini website that you can have that's given to you by Google, and it's then got this all-important thing that says reviews. So my clients can go to this page and they can then write a review. So I have got some very nice reviews by some of my clients. 5-star reviews, so that's lovely. And on this one, here we go, Sheila Willis. I've been using David for some months now, as I find that reflexology helps control my Parkinson's symptoms. David is always very understanding, professional, and thorough. The treatments always work, and I leave with my symptoms reduced, under control, and manageable. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. You couldn't write that yourself and put it on. Advertising Standards Authority would come down on you like a ton of bricks. But because it's been written by a member of the public, and because it's on a Google review, you can prove you didn't write it. And so you stay completely the right side of the regulations. Now, there are quite a few ways that you can take testimonials from clients. I prefer Google. You can use Facebook. Facebook does Facebook reviews. There's things called Trustpilot. There's loads of other ones. The thing that I would recommend, though, is if you are going to do this, is do use Google. It's free, but also it is not behind a closed network. Facebook, to be able to see your reviews, you have to be a member of Facebook to be able to look at anything written on Facebook. So you might have a reviews page, and if it links to your Facebook page, then if a user comes along wanting to see the testimonials and they aren't a member of Facebook, it throws up a blank and you're not able to see it. So there you go. All you've got to do, pop over to Google My Business, create an account, start getting those reviews coming in, link it to your website, and you can have all these wonderful reviews and they can name conditions as well. And the good news, it's free. So, I hope you've enjoyed today's Wednesday's Reflexology Wisdom. This one was nice and short, nice and simple. And I do look forward to seeing you next week, where we have a very, very special guest. Jane Sheehan will be joining me and talking about how you can build your business as well. So, looking forward to seeing you then. Take care. Bye-bye.